Hey guys, Derek here. Welcome back to the channel, or welcome for the first time if you are new. We are back to watch some more Outer Banks. This is Season 4, Episode 1. We took a significant break last season from watching Outer Banks, but we did finish it recently, and it was a lot of fun, and now the gang is being presented with a new opportunity to search for Blackbeard's ship and a treasure that he may have had on there, and so I'm very curious to see where that takes us. I know a lot of people weren't thrilled with Season 3 of Outer Banks. That kind of took a step down from the first two seasons for a lot of people. So hopefully Season 4 is a step back up in quality. I still enjoyed Season 3, but hopefully Season 4 is better. I like that Netflix is dropping the episodes differently than they normally do. So they're dropping the first 5, I think, here, and then the next like 3 or 4 later in like a month. So that's pretty nice. I like that. It's easier to keep up. But yeah, my viewership for Outer Banks has significantly dwindled. That's part of the reason why I took such a break last season, is not a lot of people were watching it. But you know, if you guys want me to watch the show, I will. But minimum, we're going to be watching episode 1 here today, and if it's something you want me to continue watching, then we'll watch the rest of the season. But yeah, Season 4, Episode 1, we're here. Before we jump into things, if you end up enjoying my reaction, please leave a like on the video. It means a lot to me. If you're new here, hit subscribe, ring the bell so you're notified when I upload. And then if you want to see the full uncut version of this reaction, consider supporting me on Patreon or joining YouTube memberships. You just sync up your own copy of the show and you can watch along with me. Since this is the first episode of a new show or a new season, that uncut is going to be completely free and public for anyone to check out. And if you find that that's something you're interested in going forward, then your support would mean the world. But other than that, let's jump into Season 4, Episode 1 of Outer Banks.
So you might be wondering, what happens after you find the lost city of El Dorado? Well, let me catch you up.
Well, hopefully, you go get more of that gold.
No! Wait! Rose, you think I killed him? You think I killed Dad? Rose, do you understand how insane you sound? Can you please just put Weezy on? Can I please talk?
Put Lil Wayne on the phone.
And after all the loose ends are tied up, the gold.
20 pounds.
Surely we can go back and get more.
And that translates to...
This is money.
No shit, how much?
Pin is 0000, enter.
You gotta come up with a better pin, brother.
Joint account balance is 1.1 million, 72,549.
That's all you got?
That'll do it.
That's weak. Go get that gold. Go get the rest of that.
That is the craziest thing I've ever seen on a piece of paper, man.
I don't know how you only got a $1 million out of this.
This doesn't mean we're kooks. It just means we have a little money now.
Yeah, kooks have way more than $1 million. That's how much their guest house is worth.
Guys, hold on. It's not like we could all go off and buy houses or anything.
Yeah, you can't even buy one house in the Outer Banks.
JJ's property's going up for auction, right? So let's buy it back. I mean, look around. A lot of land, deep water access. First things first, we get the land, right?
Okay.
And then over there, we could build, like, a surf shop. And then maybe we can make our own dock. JJ, you can get a new boat and run a fishing charter. We can all live and sleep in the house.
All of you? Okay.
Here's the plan. We go up in $1 increments, right? It's gonna take a while, but we're gonna need to save every cent we have for construction.
Someone else is gonna buy this land.
I have 80,000 bid look for 81. I've got 80,000 going once.
$80,001.
80,000.
80,500.
It's okay. Folks got it.
80,500. 80,500 is going once. 100K flat out. Right here.
Jeez. JJ. Stop it.
Knockout punch and we're right.
That's not the plan. That's not the plan.
I've got $100,000 right here.
Someone's gonna up it.
100,000 is going twice.
150K.
$150,000 from Mr. ZZ.
Let's play ball.
150. Better look right. 200. I got 200. I got 300. I've got $775,000.
Jesus Christ, they're spending all of it.
Hey, just let me handle this. Let me handle this, dude. I got it.
No.
$775,010 right here, sir.
Oh my God. To the gentleman in red.
That's too rich for my blood, Roger.
You idiot. You spent 75% of your money.
Is going once. Going twice. Last and final call. Sold right here to the gentleman in red. Congratulations.
God, JJ, why would you not knock him unconscious?
The most expensive property in the cut, and it's not worth it.
Well, it is to us, sir. I get shit done. Got it.
You wasted so much money.
That's like all the money.
Yeah. I'd be so mad at him.
Let's turn this piece of shit into our home.
So,
We're home, y'all.
The Wi-Fi password.
Okay.
You don't have Wi-Fi at all. What are you talking about?
Yep. This is the one.
They're gonna completely run out of money.
Yo. Check it out. It's coming with us.
Yep.
I don't know where we're gonna put it, but we need it.
Good? You got it?
I got it.
Watch the fish. Watch the fish.
I don't know how they're gonna afford any of this.
Hey, bud! Hey,
This guy's legitimately awful at his job.
Where's that?
What's taking so long with blueprints?
There you go. Come on. There it is.
That's not how you carry that, John B.
Ready?
So are they all gonna live here? What about J-Bones' house? I mean, they got a whole ass spot set up, yo, but I don't know how they possibly could have afforded all this.
It's good.
That engine alone is worth more than they had after buying this property. JJ Maybank.
All right, make sure it's not slanted.
Is that his last name?
Guys? I think we did it. We're in business, baby! Wow! Oh my
Yeah,
gosh, this
at least
feels good.
slightly in business.
Like, oh,
That's why.
You need actual people to come buy stuff, though.
Having fun?
a little bit.
Yeah.
What?
I love you.
Wow. Not in real life, though. Sorry, we're open.
Nice day.
Guys, boat. Boat. That's a boat. There's a boat. Hey. Guys. Oh,
First customers.
it's our first customer. It's our first customer.
How many days into this are we? 1 day? A week?
Man, beer, ready-made sandwiches. I wish y'all had opened up sooner.
Well, we're gonna be open up 24/7.
24/7.
This place is the tits, Bobby. They even got pogies. A whole tank of them.
Let's just keep the change.
All right, thank you guys.
Back.
You got everything? All right.
Have a good one.
This place is the tits.
Said we were the tits.
I know.
First dollar of our first ever sale.
Oh, yeah.
Spot any spot.
Hell yeah.
It really worked. It was
Damn.
what we all wanted. It wasn't
Except
gold.
you can't
It
deny
wasn't treasure.
you're treasure hunters at heart. They are all in incredible shape.
And maybe growing some other things.
Devil's lettuce. Is that legal? In the Outer Banks? I don't know.
Treasure hunting was in the past. Dead and buried.
Nah, we gotta treasure hunt again.
We had everything that we needed.
Except the thrill of the chase.
Can you tell me about the currents out at Teacher's Hole?
Nasty rips. Most locals won't go near it. Why?
Heard there's some good action at the jetty there.
Why is this guy being weird?
You're those treasure hunting kids. I've heard about you guys.
Can I help you with anything else?
Just open that knife and... What a jerk. Maybe he assumes they're also hunting for something out there. Oh no.
Dad did everything for us.
Ain't got any more power.
He just found it at the bottom of the cliff, just left it like a piece of trash.
He's gonna assume that Sarah did it.
I'm so sorry, Reese.
Knock off Anna de Armas.
What's the damage, Pope?
Fuse box is busted. Without the live bait, the fishermen won't come, and there goes half of our business right there.
Well,
Enough profit to cover it, but barely, just barely. This is it. The last of our AU. This is all of our savings, and it's a no-go. This is for property taxes. So, we're gonna have to tighten up. If we want to save this place, we skinny up until the business gets afloat again, okay?
I mean, Pope's right.
We recreated Poglandia on Kildare. We built it and worked it and lived together just like we had dreamed of. And I know we should have been more careful. Should have saved.
Yeah, shouldn't have spent 700 grand on this place.
What's up, y'all, kooks and pogues? Welcome, welcome to this year's Kildare Enduro.
Okay, so JJ versus Topper.
I'm gonna win it this year. I know I am.
Oh, yeah, you are.
Cleo, how we doing, girl?
Everything's all good, man.
Where'd you park your bike?
Right there, why?
I just gotta tell you something before we start.
Oh boy, JJ, what's
No,
going
it's
on?
really not bad.
Oh, then tell me, what's
No,
up?
it's not bad. Like, literally, you're gonna be thanking me after.
Did you bet the gold on this race? I swear to God.
You know, I bet on me to win. I know. Funds are tight right now, but I feel good this year. So I put in a bet on myself.
Hold on.
It's free money.
Okay, where did you get some extra money, JJ?
That's what I gotta tell you.
You
So I
didn't.
went into the kitty and I bet the last nug, okay? Now, dude, listen, I got this, man. Okay?
JJ, just stop. you serious?
Yes, I'm serious.
That was our last 20 grand.
You bet 20 grand?
I know you're about to hit me right now. I can sense it.
Thinking about it.
Save it. You gotta commit at this point. I got it. You know I do.
He's not going to win this race.
It wouldn't hurt to have a little backup on this one. You know what I'm saying?
You want me to ride?
Just cover me, all right?
Rich kids with their nice fancy bikes, they're going to beat you.
Jay bet the gold on himself.
What do you mean? You didn't try to stop him?
I just found out, Sarah.
What do you mean? Is this even a racing bike? You can't race on this. It's a piece of shit.
know. If I don't help him, Topper and Rafe are gonna go after him. I have to block one. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Man, I got my eyes on my man, Meatball Hal. He's
Meatball
coming in
Hal?
this race.
I hope Meatball Hal wins.
Does your boyfriend
Yeah.
ever think before he does anything? Never. Like, not even once.
Yeah, he's an idiot, and he routinely makes awful decisions.
Let's go, Ray!
Yeah, like, you guys are literally effed. That girl's legit so hot, but...
Race is to the old buoy and back. Other than that, no rules.
No rules? Damn, okay. So you could just crash into people? I would immediately start taking other riders out. It's gonna be a situation where like John B wins the race, but since they bet on JJ, they won't get the money. I think Rafe is taking this pretty easily.
Good work, we got some serious contact in the brush. Tommy, go!
You bet the money on yourself though. If John B wins the race, you don't get that cash. Alright, well let's see.
Yeah, tough race for him. Oh, he's down again in the deep sand.
Cameron and the other riders are probably halfway back.
This is why you don't bet 20 grand on yourself to win this race. You're gonna have jump it. There are no rules. You don't have to follow the track. It's just down and back.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Trying to jump the inlet. That's a 50-foot gap.
Oh man. Oh, he cleared it easy.
Oh my God, JJ Maybank absolutely full send.
That's wild. How did you only get like 10 feet ahead of them though? Photo finish. They're gonna give it to the rich kid. Can you run? J-Bones, you're gonna have to crash everybody.
He's opened the door for Topper. It's gonna be Topper.
Not smart. Yeah, you screwed up, JJ.
Come on, come on. You good? You good? Look, I tried, man.
Well, you tried, huh? Look where that got us.
How dare you? How dare you possibly get mad at him? You effed this up.
We used to it. What'd you say? Hey, no, what'd you say? Huh? What'd you say? We used to.
Hey,
This is forever, all right? Y'all don't get to win.
You could have killed each other!
You kill me like you killed Dad?
Excuse me? What did you just say?
Sarah, how's that Pogue life treating you?
Screw you, Topper.
P4L. JJ just can't get out of his own way.
We are so
He's constantly making awful decisions.
I said it. I said it again and again. I said, don't touch the last of our nugget. That was it. That was the last of our savings. Do you not care?
Pope, you saw what happened, man. He stole it, okay? He cheated and he stole it. That's
There's
not
no
my
rules
fault,
in
Pope.
that race, brother.
He's trying to help us out.
You helped us. You just cost us everything. Thank you.
JJ, why are you making it sound like you had nothing to do with it?
Okay, Key. I was gonna bet it all. That's who I am.
You should have talked to us first.
Yeah.
John B, look, man, you were supposed to cover.
You were
and if
gonna
I
give
didn't
her
make
a
it,
ding.
you
All
were
we were supposed to do was dump
you
the
were
last of
supposed
our
to
savings to the
Hey,
bike race.
enough!
I don't see how this is not entirely JJ's fault. It's completely his fault.
We have a $13,000 property tax payment due in 7 days. And we have 0 working capital. There's nothing. And you took the last of our savings. So thank you.
Yeah, you effed up. Like, you doomed this whole spot. Now you have to find that treasure.
Holy shit. They wrote about us.
What?
The Outer Banks Sentinel wrote about us. The extraordinary discovery made by the young adventurers has validated the existence of the City of Gold.
So did you have people go...
Archaeologists finally excavated
Okay.
the cave we blew up, and suddenly, we're heroes.
You guys get hella money from that, or...
Blackbeard.
He invited us to his private estate to discuss his proposition.
Okay.
Here we are, 18 months after finding El Dorado, on our way to Goat Island.
Goat Island?
This place has been around for 200 years, and they still don't have a single road that doesn't go underwater twice a day.
You check in and don't check out.
This is some Get Out stuff. I can already tell.
Afternoon, sir.
Welcome to Blackstone.
Guy's giving me a weird vibe.
So how long have you been working for Mr. Jenrette?
As long as I can remember.
Okay. So... Is your family work for him? Is this like a... I don't know, it's giving me weird vibes. Some spooky plantation stuff happening here.
Hello? Anyone home?
What if no one answered the door?
Yeah, guys, I think I've changed my mind about this one.
I really don't want to be here.
Can we go?
I admit the risk reward is very awesome.
Someone's coming.
You guys do need the money, though.
Hi. I'm sorry to keep you waiting. You must be the Pogues.
You are giving me weird vibes.
Come in. I'm the son-in-law, Chandler Groff. Wes was really hoping you'd show. He's been waiting.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, this whole vibe is suspect at best.
Hi. Come on in.
What the F? Ugh. How do you end it there? Okay, maybe it's just me, but like, I would not be friends with JJ anymore. This dude is spending money that ain't his. Like, come on. Like, I would be so mad. Like, legitimately, I would be furious. Like, from episode 1 of season 1, JJ has been getting people in trouble, making rash decisions. Like, I get that people love his personality and think he's fun and cool and stuff, but like, Jesus Christ. Like, this dude, as a viewer, he pisses me off. Like, it's just like, oh my God. So they They took home, what, roughly 20 pounds of gold from the freaking cave. I think they should have taken more. I don't know how they only left with 20 pounds, but that's how much they had, which equated roughly to $1.1 million. If I was them, with that 1.1 million, I would have been like, hey, I wouldn't have spent any of it on the stuff they spent it on. I would have been like, we're hiring people to go back there and get more of that gold. Like, I would have funded another expedition to get more, if not the rest of the gold. The fact that they got that 1.1 million and were like, that's good enough. Like, might as well spend this on creating a new life for ourselves. Like, financially, they're idiots. Like, what dumb decision making. And then you couple that with the fact that, like, hey, they're like, I mean, their plan wasn't even awful. Like, once you get money, sure, like, go ahead, start your new life or whatever. But, like, first of all, go get so much more of that money. And then their plan to start a surf shop, bait shop, all that, that's fun enough. I liked seeing them build it and create their own stuff. But JJ, freaking idiot. Like, this guy, he pisses me off. The fact that they started the bidding for this property at $80,000, which is like the foreclosure price, like the minimum or whatever. And he gets in this like ego trip, you know, bidding war with this rich dude for this property. Now, the rich guy, he might still have, you know, brought the price all the way up there eventually, you know, because they were gonna go up by $1. Maybe this guy eventually is like, okay, keeps creeping it up and then bails at the same price point. Maybe not. But the fact that why don't they just turn J-Bones' house into this spot? Like, they still own that property. Like, just because J-Bones' house got burned down, they still own that whole... Doesn't he own that lot still? Am I wrong? Like, he didn't forfeit that lot because his house burned down. I have to imagine, like, he would have inherited that from his father. He was living there on his own the whole time. And there was already a dock built there. Like, could they have not just built a surf shop there? They would have had so much freaking money. What are we thinking? Spending $775,000 on JJ's foreclosed house. We have a perfectly good property. We can just build a new house on it. Like, what is happening? Like, JJ's decisions alone in this episode cost them $800,000 of their 1.1 million. Bafflingly insane decision making. Like, letting the price get that high is insane. And then they get their business up and running. It's going great. They run into some, you know, mechanical, electrical failure because they didn't have much of a buffer, right? They didn't have a lot saved up for these type of disaster scenarios. And Pope is the only smart one of the group. He's like, hey, this sucks a lot. We're going to have to trim down, get tight for a while until we can build our buffer back up. You know, it's going to suck for a bit. And everyone is upset about it, but it's generally fine. Like, we're gonna be fine. And then freaking JJ doesn't tell anyone because he knows they would all say no. He takes the gold. He steals the gold, right? Like, this isn't just a situation of, like, he spent his own money. He stole that from them. If they had split this up, they each got, what, roughly 200 some grand? This man, on his own ego, spent 800 grand. Like, he overbid himself by 4 times. Like, the fact that they allowed him to get away with this is baffling. I would have, if I was that, I would have beat the, oh my god. Like, I'm getting heated just thinking about it. I would have fought that kid. Like, I would have beat the living shit out of him. Like he threw away everything, because if this business goes down, then everything they went through to get that gold was basically worthless. Like it was for nothing if this business goes under. And JJ single-handedly, like a week before they had to pay property taxes, a week before, is like, I'm gonna just bet this all on myself because I'm an idiot. Like, not especially in a race where there's no rules. You willingly bet 20 grand against the rich kids who are gonna cheat. Like, of course you're not gonna win this race, you idiot. Oh my god. Like, he almost saved it by jumping the gap, but like, I don't know how he possibly thought that was gonna end in his favor. Like, I would have been so mad. Like, even his friends let him off way too easily. Like, so much decision making over the last 3-4 seasons is just insane on his part. Like, going back to season 1 when he pulls a gun on Topper and is like gonna threaten to shoot him, and it's like, what are you doing? Like, you're legitimately the most moronic individual I've ever met in my entire life. I don't know how Key is still willing to date him. I don't know how J-Bones is willing to be his friend. If I was that group, I would have made the executive decision to boot him. I would have been like, okay, we are going to handle our shit on our own. You can figure your own stuff out. Like, legally, I don't know what course that would take, but as a group, I straight up would have been like, hey, you're no longer a part of this. Because we're all trying to run a business together. We're trying to make this work financially. You are not worth the risk. Like, we cannot continue operating this way when we know that on a second's notice you might throw it all away for stupid decision making. Like, you're addicted to gambling, essentially. Like, oh my god. And when you're gambling with other people's life savings, like, you have to cut that person off. You can't continue to have that person in your life. And that's one. Well, that is the worst part of it. But the second worst part of it is his attitude about it. Like, when he's like, Jay, you were supposed to cover for me, and J-Bones is like, I did cover for you. Like, I tried my best. Like, you cannot get mad at him for not perfectly winning you this race when you put him in this position. Like, God. And he's getting mad at everyone else, and Key had the only reasonable response where she was like, how are you not aware that you played a role in this? Like, not just a role, this is completely on you. Like, what are you talking about? And now, because of that, and he did this a week before the property, like, they had the 20 grand for property taxes. You know, it only cost 13. They would have had $7,000. Not a whole lot, but they could have made it work. And he's like, no, I'm going to throw all that away. So now they need to come up with 13 grand in a week. And so they're forced to join this treasure hunting operation. And, you know, I get that the show had to give us a reason for them hunting for this treasure. It would have been better if it was just like, hey, you know, the thrill of the game. We got to get back into it. Like, Nathan Drake, you know, he hunts these treasures because he's addicted to hunting treasures. Like, he finds a way, like, that's, I don't know, like, that just seems like more, I mean, maybe we've already seen that storyline other places, like in the Uncharted games, where, like, that's just ingrained in their personalities, is this addiction to the hunt. But the show had to create a different avenue. The show had to find a reason to bring them back into the treasure hunting game, and they got him there. And everybody is being weird. They had that guy with the knife being weird. They got the worker who with the shovel who's being weird, who is giving major Get Out vibes. Like, that's creepy. And then you got the guy that answers the door, who he's given, like, put the lotion in the basket vibes. And I just don't trust any of this. Like, this is not gonna end well. I don't know. It's good to be back. I like Outer Banks a lot, but sometimes certain characters just piss me off. This is giving. I mean, maybe this is a sign that we're like truly back to like the good times of Outer Banks, because this is very much giving like season 1 and 2 vibes, where I'm just like, these kids don't deserve this money. Like, they deserve to die poor because they make the worst decisions ever. like give the money, give this shop to somebody who will act responsibly. Jesus Christ. Like, I don't know. It is what it is. But yeah, we got a couple episodes left of this first part. There's 4 episodes. So there's 4 more episodes left of this like part 1, and then I imagine part 2 is going to be an additional 5 episodes. So we still got plenty of road left to walk on this season for sure. But it's a very interesting start to the season. I'm very curious to where this is going to lead us. But yeah, I think that's all I have to say about this one. Again, definitely let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. I'm very curious to see how you feel. Otherwise, if you enjoyed my reaction, please leave a like on the video. It means a lot to me. If you're new here, hit subscribe, ring the bell so you're notified when I upload. And then if you want to see the full uncut version of this reaction, consider supporting me on Patreon or joining YouTube memberships. You just sync up your own copy of the show and you can watch along with me. Again, since this is the first episode of a new show or a new season, that uncut is going to be completely free and public for anyone to check out. And if you find that that's something you're interested in going forward, then your support would mean the world. But other than that, thank you for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time.